Hello there, YouTube. Devin here again, and got done a little bit early today because I started catastrophically early. Didn't sleep very well, so I started working at about 2:30 this morning. So I got done around 1 p.m. So I figured I'd bring you a video here before I, try to drink some tea to stay up, because I am dog tired right now. So what we have here is the Swiss World War II mess kit, canteen, silverware, and napkin, and carrier for all of this stuff. Now, I actually am really glad to have this. I found this one on eBay complete, or mostly complete. It's not entirely complete. There's some odds and ends that it's missing. But I'll show you what we got here. And in traditional fashion, we'll start with the carrier. Now, the carrier has an adjustable strap on it. It's just kind of cotton. It has the standard kind of Swiss attachment point methods of that stud and keyhole type stuff. Here is the, if it'll focus, there's the manufacturer. If you can't read it, it says whatever something, and this one was made in 1946, so just after the war. The whole pouch itself has routing channels and ports all over it. The whole thing is made out of this kind of like salt and peppery type canvas, which a lot of their pouches were made out of for a very long time. And the inner pouch, which is secured by this kind of little hammock attached to the outer salt and pepper pouch, is just kind of a tan canvas. And we'll get that open here. All right. And it is secured with a hook, a little hook and loop, steel hook and loop piece of wire in there. The bag itself in here is routed to the outside via those little laces, as you can see here. Here's the ID tag that is on it. A lot of Swiss stuff will come with this ID tag. So it's made by some guy named Carl. Used to have this. It's got two main pouches on it. Well, one main pouch with a little divider, which is where the canteen would go, or something else you would want to put there. And then the outside pouch is just where I keep the silverware, but it's where you would keep your other stuff like that. So it's got two main pouches basically inside of it. It's very heavy duty, very overbuilt, as with traditional Swiss fashion. Super glad to have this. It doesn't even smell like a warehouse or anything, which I really like, because a lot of military surplus you get like this just absolutely reeks like warehouse when you get it. But super glad to have this pouch. It's actually a very nice pouch. So we'll go into the silverware set then. Now the silverware / napkin set comes in this very large kind of white cotton pouch. That it doesn't have a drawstring per se on it, but it has two little ties. So that way you could tie it shut. It's basically just like a flour sack. And inside this little flour sack, this napkin, you have the fork and spoon set. Now the fork is incredibly goddamn sharp, okay? And the spoon is very large and deep, actually, for most spoons. It's about the size of a serving spoon, actually. Holds about as much. Now, this is made by Sig in Switzerland. It doesn't have a date on it, but I have some canteens made by Sig as well. They're a very good steel company. Again, that is not Sig the gun company. It is Sig with 2 G's, as you can see there. So, we'll get this out of the way now. We'll take a look at the canteen itself. Now, this canteen was made in the, I think it says right on here, 1940. I don't know if it'll show up very well. There it is. 1940. It has kind of a steel lanyard ring on it. The canteen itself is steel, has a steel loop there for attaching the cork. The cork is a very loose fitting in this one, because I'm guessing it hasn't had liquid in a while. But that's normally how you kind of want a cork in a canteen like this, because it'll swell. But this cork is very dry. The inside is enameled with this certain kind of protectant, as you can see, all this like orange stuff. So the outside is like enameled, sorry, but the inside has this coating on it that makes it corrosion resistant and everything like that, and very easy to clean. As you can see, some of it is kind of chipped off because of how old it is. I'm not necessarily what that coat is made out of, but it is non-toxic as far as I know. So now the canteen in this cup are very hard to separate because it's a very snug fit, as with Swiss tradition. So their stuff works very, very well together. But this is the canteen, pretty much around, one little dent on the bottom. But this canteen is actually quite small as far as canteens go. It doesn't hold as much water. It's probably about a half quart of water, maybe like 500 milliliters. So this canteen itself was made in 1944. Cup, as you can see, has been used, or at least been sitting with the canteen in it for a while. It's also graduated for measuring right on it, which is very nice. Now, some of these will have handles. This one does not, but that's all right. I've seen both. I actually have both, but I'll probably do a video on that another day if I feel like it. So, but a very, very nice little handy canteen. It'll fit in a pocket very well. If you wanted to go hiking or something with one of these, it fits in a pocket quite well. It's very good at holding alcohol. It's pretty easy to conceal and everything like that. So, and very easy to clean and maintain. So, now we'll move on to the actual mess kit itself. Now, this mess kit is unissued, actually. It is made in 1945, as you can see there, and it's proof marked. Now, the leather strap on it, I've already undone, because that is how the mess kit is held shut, is by securing this handle through this routing strap to the main body of the canteen so it can't come up. So that way you could store food in this mess kit, that it shouldn't leak into your pouch or your bag or anything like that. It should hold pretty tight. So flip the handle out of the way here. Now, this is only a two-piece mess kit. It's roughly based off of the German World War I design. It consists of a pan, as you can see here, pretty much unused, a little bit of storageware and stuff like that. But it's got a very big heavy-duty handle. It's got the little spots you can put a stick through it if you want to hold it over the fire, because this could conduct heat quite well, which means the handle could get quite hot. So you could put a stick through here or something, or the silverware, so you can hold it over the fire, you know, and you could have something that's not hot to grab onto. And then it's got one big pot that you could use to cook other stuff in it. Now, that stuff there at the bottom, all those marks, were because of this was shipped with the canteen inside of it. So like that. So it kind of banged around on the inside of the canteen, and the top, which is what caused this whole scratches on the inside. But it's pretty much unused for World War II surplus. This is pretty much as good as it gets. Now, when it comes to actual military issued mess kits, there's two that I'd put really above all others as far as niceness goes, and that includes the pouches, and if it comes with the stove and stuff like that. And that would be the two that I put above pretty much all the other mess kits, are the Swedish one and the Swiss one here. Because they're very, very, very good. They're made out of incredibly good metal. They're really thick and overbuilt. They're very easy to clean. They got very nice pouches. And they're just simple to use, simple to maintain. And you really can't go wrong with any of them. So hopefully I'll be able to put a Swedish one up here. I have a couple different versions of the Swedish one, which in my mind is the best mess kit you could get. But that one isn't kidney shaped. Like this one is. This one's kind of more half moon shaped than kidney shaped. But the Swedish one is an oval, actually. So we're like, yeah. So it's an oval shape, which is a little bit weird, but it's basically also itself a German design, German influence design. But we'll leave that video here, this video here. So we'll put everything back up here together real quick so you can see everything again, all assembled. So we'll get the mess kit off there, the canteen off to the side, the pouch and the silverware, and the actual carrier for all of this. So hopefully you guys like this video. You subscribe if you like this sort of thing. This is going to be a dual canteen and mess kit video because I got them together. So I figured it would be good to show them together as how it would have been used during the World War II era, back when Switzerland was pretty much a island in a sea of Nazis. Well, I shouldn't say Nazis. An island in a sea of Germans. So, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe if you like this sort of stuff. I'm trying to get videos out as quick as I can, but my schedule is kind of permitting that. Please like this if you like this sort of thing. Feel free to add any experience you have with any of these items, or any positives or negatives you like, you seem to like about any of this stuff, or suggestions for future videos, any additional information you would have on these as far as how long they used them and stuff like that. I'd very much like to know that in the comments, and I'm sure other people would very much like to know that stuff in the comments too. So thank you so much for watching for the very last time here in this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.